Hello, everybody. This is going to be episode one, and this is going to be where we go over my number one energy drink and I guess the number one ranking for the entire rank that's eventually going to get. Um, so, my favorite drink, I set this up before, let's see if we can get it going, is going to be the Ghost Sour Watermelon drink. I think it is by far the best energy drink out there that I've found so far, at least. And with that, I typically drink it while eating. Ooh, keep on forgetting with the cameras. Some kind of thing that's like Gardettos or Chex Mix or something like that. This one I tried buying the Kroger brand. Not as good as regular Chex Mix and way more salty. But whatever. I think this is the best energy drink there is. I was going to start judging it against the other ones, but I guess we can wait for those specific videos to come out. Because there's some really shitty ones that they have. But so the good thing about this one, I probably didn't pick up on Mike, is it is sour. I don't know if I necessarily get the watermelon flavor, but I do get sour, sugar, and kind of like a puckery, like punch you in the face thing, which I personally like. The more like burning your throat type energy drinks, I always like refer it to or explain it by like the first time I ever had Everclear, and it kind of like burns the shit out of your throat because I had it straight. I like the energy drinks that do that for one reason or another. I like the ones that have a strong flavor that doesn't taste too chemically and doesn't taste fake. And to me, I mean, it tastes like sugar, no doubt about it. It tastes like sugar. It tastes not natural, but I don't think it tastes fake or chemically in ways that other ones do. So with that, it's far and away the best drink. So we can go ahead and our previous, let me search this so we can get on the list. I figured it would be straight up front. There we go. So what happens if I take this off? Okay. So I'm just putting it on the other screen. So we have the, I call them Ghost Energy. I guess I don't. Is that the actual name? Yeah. Ghost Energy Sour Watermelon. If I remember correctly, based on me drinking these a lot, it has 200 milligrams. Let's verify that. Sometimes it's not where you think it would be, where they tell you the caffeine content. Okay, this one just has it on the caffeine, on the thing. Natural caffeine, 200 milligrams. If anybody ever wants me to track anything else, I can. But like, what does neurofactor coffee mean? Like a fruit extract? I don't know what the fuck that means. Caffeine, I know what it means. To an extent. Calories 5. Sugar 0. I'll just put 0. And cost. These can vary. I've never been to HEB, so I don't know if that's true. I typically buy them either in a 12 pack from Amazon, or you can get it from like Kroger, gas station, whatever. So it looks like right now at Kroger they are $2.99. So yeah, should make the entire thing right. Yeah. So $2.99 at Kroger. At HEB it was $2.59. So HEB actually has them for a more fair price. $3 is pushing it, but I don't know what HEB is. I maybe I've been there. I don't know. So that's currently what it is. It has no added sugars. It has supposedly no sugars at all. Sodium, most of these don't have much sodium, at least the ones I've found, so I've never thought that it's worth tracking. It says vegan and gluten-free. That's every energy drink, right? Like maybe I should verify that, but let's just do this real quick. Are all energy drinks vegan? I assume they are. Maybe we'll learn something new. Like Red Bull, only contain plant-based ingredients tested on animals. Oh, they're tested on animals. Oh. I didn't notice taurine wasn't on these anymore because I remember that being like a big marketing thing for Monster for a while, which is originally collected from oxbile. Thankfully, the practice of journaling along behind us taurine is now fully synthesized in labs. Okay, so they're vegan. Why are energy drinks tested on animals? I don't know why you would test. Oh, they support test on animals. They don't test the drink on animals. Is that what that means? I'm not gonna read this entire thing, but that's what it seems like it means. Okay. Well, so that's number one out of the way. Energy drinks are watermelon. Top of the list. It is the best drink. It tastes great. It goes down with popcorn, anything salty. Uh, I will say, I guess, like just right off the bat, I generally don't like any flavor that is trying to accurately mimic a fruit. Like orange drinks, I typically don't like. Peach, yeah. Like any of those, like anything that could be maybe encompassed as like if you were trying to describe the taste and you said like sunshine or anything like that, I don't want any of that shit. Granted, maybe I'm the only one that refers to them as like sunshine drinks. I don't think that's an actual term outside of what I use. Uh, but I guess we'll see when we come down to it. All right, that's it for now. See you guys in the next video. Peace. All right, and the game I'm showing off today is going to be 7 Days to Die. Uh, I just recently started playing this with my friends because it's about to hit 1.0, I think, next month. And they had like a 75% off sale. And I was like, I'll pick this up for $6, whatever it was. So I'll go ahead and I'll go in the game I have currently with my friends. So the party share thing, I'm trying to change it to like 120 because 100, when you're in a party in this game, you can share experience. But I feel like it's maybe a little too punishing sometimes. On like, hey, there's this big town and you and your friends are trying to clear it out together. So technically you're in a party, but if you're further away than 100 blocks, you don't share experience. 100 is mostly good, but it either defaults to 100 or the next one's 500, which is crazy to me. Like, how's there not a sliding scale that you can set yourself, or even like 150 or 200, 300, but just 100, 500, 1,000, 10,000. Like, that's insane. But this is kind of like Project Zomboid, if anybody's played that. But it's like first person and just kill shit. So we just did a blood moon in the game. Let me turn the volume up a little bit. There we go. We just did a blood moon in the game where we lost almost everything we owned because they knocked down our base. So we just built another one. God damn it. I'm not used to the bow yet. I have my gun. You know what? I'm just gonna... Bitch. Alright. I have no points in the bow. Granted, I have no points in a lot of stuff. I don't have a knife on me. If you can. I thought maybe I lured his army to me. If you skin animals with a knife, I think you probably get more meat and leather. But I just don't have a knife. But anyway, this is a survival game. Every 7 days, hence the name. You end up getting attacked by an onslaught of zombies until like 2 or 3 in the morning. Sometimes the drinking's weird. So you have to survive that, or I guess they just kill you over and over and over again, and you kind of hope you get it through it. But we ended up losing our base, but we were able to kill them. So we lost a lot of our shit because it was on top of the base. So we had to build a new one. So we go over here. This is where we're going to be defending ourselves now in this base here. Well, I'll show you. So the idea around this is if everybody's up top. I've not been in here though, because one of the guys I'm playing with made it. So if we're up top and everybody's trying to get to us, we can shoot them through these little slats. But they will try climbing this to get to us before attacking the base. So we lost last time because I guess this ended up getting like AoE damage, like splash damage by us firing. So we ended up destroying something. So it's like, oh shit, we can't get to the guys we're trying to kill. So we're just going to fuck everything up. Kind of like a tower defense game if you block their path. So I use a spear. So they're coming up here. I'm doing this. We have a guy up here with the pistol shooting down. And we had another guy. I don't know where he'll stand. Probably like over here with me. He's doing knives and bows at the moment. So he's just pelting down that. And then I can potentially, if they do get under, well, if they, like here, you can, well, I might have to, you can attack through this. Oh, maybe you can attack through, but it also damages it. I've not tested too much about that. But typically, you can attack through things like that. So that's what we're hopefully defending next Blood Moon. This is... They did knock this down. I have a farm up here. You can... It does seem like you can put the farm down on the ground, and the enemy won't attack it unless it's like you're next to it, but they won't go out of the way to attack your farm, which is nice. So I should probably eventually move it down, because if they do knock this down, I'm losing all this. Is one of my biggest issues with the game, and I've not read if they're fixing this, probably not, that if your base gets knocked down, everything just gets demolished with it, you lose everything. I think that sucks. The items should, like Minecraft on the ground, or I think Valheim does the same thing where you can get them back. Because if they're not going to attack this if you're not over here, it's maybe a little too punitive for you to lose everything. Because then it encourages you building another thing you're defending so they don't attack your shit. And it seems kind of like, just come on. Anyway, this is where we're sleeping, and we have our chests. That's my friend's chest. I haven't added one yet. But if they do attack us, we can do it. I'm kind of the cook. We'll remove that in. I have all raw materials here, so I can go in here and cook. But the general thing is, I just, when I find dye, I just throw it on myself for the hell of it. So my look is all weird. It's getting near nighttime. At nighttime, the zombies end up running like they become runners, but during the day, most of them are just your traditional, like, slow shambling zombies. Do I have any food on me? I don't. Oh well, I won't stay here. But a lot of the game will be And let me do this. Set it that way. You just going around town. There's the map. Snow up here, and you do get cold. So you just end up exploring. And I make a lot of sound since I'm wearing heavy armor. So these zombies can hear me. Yeah, where do you come from? I have a really good chance of knocking people down. And I do a ton of headshot damage. Which, like, most enemies do, or most weapons do a lot of headshot damage. It's over here. Yeah, you just go around and you end up just collecting shit. And you can break almost everything in the game. I'm pretty sure you can just break. I don't see any enemies up there. Oh, we've been here before. So it's not nighttime yet, so they shouldn't run, but they might walk kind of fast. So you can attack through little slits. Okay, he's dead. I think I know what's upstairs. Let's see. Nah, it says I don't see any tracks. So I don't want to stay here for nighttime. And I'm mostly just showing the game off a little bit. Oh, I'll go back to the base. I'm low on food anyway. So you do have to... So it's kind of like Valheim, where you don't have to eat and drink to stay alive. As far as I've known, maybe you do, and I've never been without, where I'm going to die. So I guess I could be wrong on that. Over here, I pick my bike up, but I'll show kind of how it works. I'll go stealth over here. So if you go to your screen, you can see hungry. Your maximum stamina is lowered. So I'm hungry, my stamina is lower. To my knowledge, you don't die if you don't eat. But we could do... Your current stamina is displayed blue health. Hunger lowers your maximum stamina cap is displayed in black. Yeah. Eat food and use medicine to restore health, cure afflictions, abrasions. Yeah. So there's a whole crafting, like anything you want. You can make a gun safe that's hard to break into. Like if you're playing against other people, I guess kind of like Rust. I've never played Rust, but I would not be shocked if this is pretty similar, based on what I've seen. You have a whole bunch of talent trees. You have perception, strength, fortitude, agility, intellect. Then there are perk books, kind of like Project Zomboid, where you can find a whole bunch and it will give you different skills or different bonuses to different things. So it sort of encourages you to potentially like share it with friends. Because like, oh, I'm not going for spear hunting, so maybe I will let you have this type thing. Ooh, that's good. So I need to find book 6. And then there is crafting skills. So you'll find different books throughout the world. They'll just straight up teach you like how to make different things. Which is pretty cool because again, it gives you reason to share. And part of this, like harvesting tools, you just find a book named Harvesting Tools, and then you go through the progress of making like better stone tools. And it seems like the higher the level they go up, they do slightly more damage, they have more durability, and you can install mods on them. So like with my spear, I found a burning shaft mod, which lets me see in the dark, because when it's nighttime, it's fucking dark. So you have to have a torch out or a headlamp or something. So with this, I can see and attack at the same time. And it adds damage. So like if I add it, it's +2 damage. And my block damage goes up higher. Then my weighted one adds 2 damage and my block damage goes higher. So this adds a chance to stun and slow victims. I could probably get rid of this in lieu of something else if I find something, because my skill with spear is I always slow enemies. and I have a high chance to knock down. So I could probably replace this with something better. I just haven't found anything better yet. And I'm using heavy armor because I found it. There's like every 3 days, there's a airdrop that comes in that has like good stuff in it. So I found like all relatively high armor. So I'm like, well, fuck it, I'll use that. Then you can have like cloth that don't really add stats, but add cold resistance and heat resistance. So you're not susceptible to getting cold, which makes you, like, I think, burn calories faster. So you go through your hunger faster. I imagine that's what it does. I don't know for sure. And then you can have mods for your cloth that gives you more carrying capacity. It means you can carry everything in here, but if you go past this many items and start going in here, you get way slowed down, and you use more stamina while moving. Alright, well that's the... I can't shoot with shit. You can get your arrow back. Let's see. It's not time. Since this is on a timer, I try not to waste too much time when it's just me, because it's very easy to make time go by and you're not doing anything, and then you're just going to get swarmed and die. So that'll be the end of this. I think this game is really cool. I think even at full price at the moment, before the patch, it's like $25 or something, and that's amazing. Even if it becomes like $40, $50, I think it's well worth the price. All right, that's it for me. See you guys.